right, what's good, everybody? I gotta do the job again and hit that button. Appreciate y'all coming to check out the channel. What's good? We over here at the Hood Films brand. We got a Black Outrage 25, I think it is. Actually, just realized I didn't switch that. But how y'all doing today? I appreciate you coming to check us out. We got a unique story today. This young lady behind me has gone super viral in the last week for her antics. So I got a couple of things to fix, but I'm gonna work on that while I show y'all this here video. Hold on, I think I got it on my app already. Okay, I can't do that. So let's get straight to it. I'll work on that in a second. We are at, here she is. Let's go. It's a lot of videos. I swear to God, there's so many. But let's go with the first one we see, and let's go all the way up to the top. Actually, you know what? We're going to keep to the point. So I appreciate y'all coming to check us out. Like, subscribe, do all that stuff. Show love. It's going to probably run a commercial first. Check out our Patreon, too. Try to make sure I put that in the comment section so y'all can see that in a minute. So let's get straight to the video and talk about the antics of this young lady. I guess you'll hear it all right now.
Embarrassing. It has nothing to do with me. Where do you live? India. Are you allowed to steal things in India? No, I didn't think so. I didn't think so.
So this is Anaya. This is the info she gave me. She's been in the store about 7 hours or so. Been watching for at least 4 hours. She's taken a ton of merchandise, different kinds. We're getting a total right now for you. It'll be well over 500, I'm sure.
It'll be more.
You're right.
Yeah, 500 is paid for me.
And this fool is up here digging herself in deeper trouble. The Target manager is like, she stole at least $500 worth of merchandise, and she's telling them, no, it's definitely more. Like, lady, shut up. You're not helping yourself right now. This right here is a viral video of the Indian lady that got caught stealing in Target for 7 hours. Not 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour. This Shisha Keisha was up here stealing at Target for 7 whole hours. Going from row to row, and didn't think anybody would watch her. I guess this fool thought somehow she would go undetected the longer she stayed around, but they followed her on camera the whole 7 hours, and right before she tried to walk out the store with at least $1,300 worth of merchandise, they ran her behind down. She tried to play stupid with all that baby bot bimbo babble, talking about she's not American, she's from India, as if somehow she was confused about how to not walk out the store without paying for what she picked up, $1,300 worth. Then she
$1,300 worth of stuff. You think you're gonna be a scammer of the year if you're going like that? I mean, this lady is next level mental, if you ask me. But I don't think she really mental. I think that she thinks she's gonna get away with it because of her skin color, and she think that she's not black, she's not a person that they're gonna be watching. So let me go ahead and do what I gotta do, because who's really watching me? And you know, it's really a snakish kind of move. You know what I'm saying? You think that persons would be just going in there to buy stuff, but you know, they watch certain people, and they do not watch Indian women. She know that. An hour? 7 hours? Or whatever the fuck they say. How the hell are you in the store for 7 hours? That's a whole day shit. We could have did a damn work shift in there and made money. You know what I'm saying? And been like, well, shit, I just did a fucking 8-hour shift. Can I get my damn pay? Can I get 6 hours? I could do 4 hours. You know what I'm saying? They hire people like her. She know it. You know what I'm saying? They putting black people through the scrutiny. Like, let me holler at you real quick. Let's make sure you legit. Let's make sure you're going to work and come in here on time. You know, it's going to be a lot more scrutiny to get a job. It's always been like that for black people for hundreds of damn years. So she could have came and just got a gig, and especially coming off a work visa or a visa from another country, they would have instantly gave her a job. But she just want to be on some foul shit in there. Obviously, that's not gonna last. I don't even know what she was thinking. But I think that she thought she'd probably get away with it, which obviously ain't gonna happen. So I'm your boy Hood. You checking out Hood Films. This is actually yo, what's up, Maverick? Appreciate the love and all that, man. But you know, this lady is like a different level of thief. It's like it's so funny because you don't really see them get accosted or get done up like that. Yes, up Tyrone. Did I get the names right? Oh, Tyrone, yeah, I see what it is, yep. Anyway, it was good, man. I appreciate you coming to check out the stream. We're talking about the craziness that's going on the internet. We're going to get right back to the story. In the comment section, I got my Patreon. This is also streaming on the Patreon. I want y'all to go to Patreon, sign up. We got dope stuff coming out all the time about the projects we shooting and the series right here, the podcast. And I want you to hit the like button, show some love, let the people know that this is something you want to keep going with. Hit the like button, show love. We're going to get right back to the video. Let me get right back to the video. Here's another segment of the same video, but I just want to kind of get the whole message out there to everybody before we start really going deep in a conversation about it, because it's kind of crazy, but you know, you don't really see this get captured on TV much, so let's get to it.
What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? I didn't mean to take the merchandise. I have the money right now to pay. Please, can I just pay for the merchandise? How will I get back home? They said they'll pick me up at Target. Then she gonna actually say, well, are you gonna keep me forever or something? Please, ma'am, don't embarrass me. How will I go back?
Get her out of here.
Please don't embarrass me, ma'am.
Don't resist. It's not going to go well for you.
The police do an incredible job.
If your child has used Roblox.
Yeah, I don't think she's the brightest person in the room, but she just think that they're gonna give her some kind of special privilege or something like that. But they showed her but today, like, it ain't going down like that. You come in here still, you're gonna deal with it, and everybody deal with it. Nobody get away with it. She should know that, but she ain't from here, so I guess she think it's a game. But they made her find out though. That's the funny part about it. You play with these
Are you
people.
the security? I've been here 7 hours. Get away from me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let me show you the receipt. I came from India. I have the receipt right here. I'm sorry. What did I do? What did I do? I'm sorry.
Right, take you through what we saw flooding the internet today. An Indian woman visiting the United States is facing felony charges after she was caught shoplifting at a Target store in Illinois. The incident happened on May 1st, but police body cam footage has only surfaced now, triggering massive backlash online. According to officials, the woman spent over 7 hours inside the store before
That's got to be one of the craziest stories I've ever heard. Somebody could spend 7 hours in a damn store stealing. You don't even think they watching in 7 hours? That's a long ass time. But that's crazy how she thought it was going to be a smooth move, but she found out the hard way. If you play with these people, you're going to jail. And then she pleading her case for like 40 minutes. They letting her do it. That's why they putting the video out, because they letting her talk. Like, hey, say what you want to say. This is used against you in the court of law, no matter how you look at it. We taking this body cam footage and we showing it to the police, to the court, and the prosecutor, and let them handle this, because you out here making everybody embarrassed. Let's get it.
And walk out. In the video, the woman is seen apologizing, offering to pay for the items. She tells the officer that I'm not from this country. Officer responds, are you allowed to steal in India? Let's take you through a snippet.
After that, the second door was there also. I didn't pass. Then that's why I said the best thing was to pay and finish it.
The best thing to do would be not to steal in the first place. That would be the best thing to do.
Of course, if I could have run away, I would have different deal. The minute the guy came back, I told him. He was like, target security. I said, what happened? He's like, you've not paid. I said, I don't mind paying for the items.
Why did you walk through the doors then?
Because I was on call with them. They said,
You're going to walk past the last point of all the cash registers with the security thing.
No, if the security bars were there, okay,
I took police, she was handcuffed and taken into custody.
And finally, a viral video has captured a tense encounter between police and an Indian woman accused of shoplifting over $1,300 worth of merchandise from a Target store in Illinois. The woman, reportedly a tourist, spent nearly 7 hours inside the store before allegedly trying to leave with a cart full of unpaid items. Now, Now, despite her repeated plea to pay and avoid trouble, police charged her with felony theft. What has triggered a fierce backlash online?
And you know what that felony means for people that be from out the country. It's instant deportation. You know what I mean? As soon as you get charged with it, they take you to court, they find you guilty, they go all the stuff that she actually got guilty of. The footage, everything is right there in the footage in front of your face. So she gonna be deported. Then you get back home, you're gonna probably be looked upon as bad because a lot of people want to come to America and you go over there and you stealing. You know what I mean? Maybe she broke, I don't know what's going on with her, because most of those people got jobs and money and education, and they don't even let them over here unless they got something. You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy that, you know, she doing all that and then get busted, and she'll probably never be able to let this down. Hit the like button, show some love. What's up? Rocking with Hood. We're on Black Outrage. We're going through the situation with this lady who got caught stealing and everything that's going on with her life.
Please, she was handcuffed and taken into custody.
And finally, a viral video has captured a tense encounter between police and an Indian woman is global limit.
His image abroad. The May 1 incident was initially shared
Her daughter's identity and then pleaded for them to let her go.
As the conversation continues, the woman appears increasingly desperate. She even brings up her daughter and pleads for sympathy.
Please, I have a daughter who's 20.
Well, we should have given her a role model, right?
Yeah, but can you please help me?
According to the video, the woman initially provided a name that did not match the identification she later presented.
So who's Jamisha?
Me.
So,
And this is
who's Anaya?
this is my name also.
Shisha Jamisha is a complete scammer. She was out there giving them the wrong name, which happened to be her daughter's identity, and then pleaded for them to let her go because of her 20-year-old daughter. Ma'am, you can't be worried about the same daughter. You just try to throw under the bus to get out of trouble. Absolutely crazy.
Now, the backlash.
That's crazy. She threw her daughter under the bus. She just threw her daughter, who was really a real person. You know, most times you try to throw a name in there that ain't real. You know what I'm saying? So it don't come back to you or catch up to you. She threw her own live daughter name in there and said that's her name. And obviously I guess they look at her ID and found out her real name. It's like, come on, you ain't even a real good criminal. Like you gotta look at a booklet or something first to see how to do it. You know what I'm saying? You just running there. But see, that probably, you know, a lot of times knowing that you're not going to be accosted, they're going to steal. It's no way they're going to bother you. You know what I'm saying? And most security guards is black people any damn way. So they're going to be just honing in on their own people. They're not going to be looking at this little young white girl who might be a certain age, or this older white man, or this white lady who's 60-something years old. They're not going to be paying attention to that. They're going to be paying attention to their own people. So if you're a little Hispanic girl, 27, 21, you could probably come in there and steal, because ain't nobody finna walk and follow you around. The camera dudes up there ain't gonna be scanning the camera, following you through the store. They're gonna see that lady walk in that's black and be like, what the fuck she's doing? Watch, hey, check, go see. You want me? I'm gonna walk in there and shit. I ain't bought nothing in like 5-10 minutes. They're gonna be like, no, go walk and see. Hit the aisles and go see what that guy up to. You know, it's just how it go. You know, so she come in there, and what make her stand out crazy is 7 hours. You know how the fuck you spend 7 hours in the store? Man, that's not even real. Well, she had that much scaredness when she was in there for 7 hours talking herself into it. Like, come on, you could do it. You can do it. You can do it. They're gonna do this. What was she thinking? I don't even understand it, man. You can't really understand other people like that. It's like they live in their own life. What can you say? Who do we know, man? Hit the like button, show love. I appreciate y'all hitting the like button. I appreciate the love. Y'all doing it big for me. Let's get back into the story and see what's up with this lady. Has anybody got any information about why she did this and what the hell what did she steal?
Dash online has been swift and intense. Social media users, particularly those from the Indian diaspora, have criticized the woman harshly. Embarrassing India on a global stage, one user wrote. Another commented, shoplifting in the US makes all of us look bad, and that she needs to be given the appropriate jail term for the theft first and then be deported.
And then her own people are saying lock her up and deport her. They're calling for her to get thrown out the country because she's making them look bad. They've been going in on her on TikTok, all over social media for days.
That's crazy. Let me try to see what the Indian culture people have been saying about this lady, because I know it's got to be out there. She might even play it actually, but we had to go through a commercial real quick. Let's see if she'll play it before we go search for it, because it might come up after this commercial. But it's crazy, man. Do not be going out there stealing, because you're gonna get busted. They're gonna put you on TV. Just all this video gonna come out of your family all over the country gonna see it. They're gonna be like, damn, what's wrong, man? We could have gave you some money when you all good. Like, man, I wasn't even really doing that, man. They got caught. It wasn't like that. Don't do yourself like
Many
that.
have also accused her of reinforcing negative stereotypes and misrepresenting Indian culture abroad. Some pointed out that as a visitor, she should have been extra cautious about obeying local laws, while others dismissed her plea as an attempt to manipulate the situation emotionally. Target is yet to issue an official statement about the incident. For this woman caught on cam, what was probably meant to be just a family visit or a holiday in the US has ended with her making headlines and triggering a social media storm.
What in the hell will possess you to go in Target and steal for 7 hours? 7 hours you was in there stealing? I used to work at Target, and I'm gonna tell y'all right now, that Indian lady did not stand a chance. After 7 hours, baby, your subscribe. After the first hour, she was already caught. They were just watching her to see exactly how much stuff she was gonna take. Then they said she was filling up. They got this on cameras, filling up her buggy, going to the door to see, I guess, if anything would beep. When it didn't beep, she was going back and stealing more stuff. She did that for 7 hours. You should have took that stuff to the car, went home, and probably came back. You know what I'm saying? To get some more stuff, if anything. What she should have did was took lessons from a Miami booster. A Miami booster would have had enough in 7 hours. 7 minutes, then I ran it out.
You could see she does not have a lot of fucking people showing her support on this thing, man. Yo, I appreciate that too, Maverick. Keep up the good work. Scott says she was in the store for hours, walking around and loaded up a shopping cart and attempted to just walk out the door. She was also on vacation with her family. It's crazy. Damn. Imagine you being the bougie auntie who always got the fly gear, you got the nice crib, you got the nice car, you always telling people how they need to get their shit together, and then you go to another country and get popped. I mean, now everybody know back home, damn, so all that shit she been stealing, is that car still in her name? Who fucking crib is that she staying in? Where do auntie really work, man? You out here in America finna go to felony jail, they not finna let you go back home. When they arrest you for a felony, you stuck here. It's no going back. Now, where you gonna stay? Because you ain't got no job, you ain't got no crib, you ain't got nobody here. But in a lot of cultures, like her culture, it's probably some kind of system at the consulate or whatever, where they'll be like, yo, we got money, we got a place for you to stay. They want to make you go to court at this time. We're gonna have you a lawyer, we're gonna speedy trial you. That's why a lot of times when other cultures come to other countries, it's already people there in case stuff like this happen. Because you gotta think about it. There's all kind of people in the world. You don't know somebody's mental aptitude, and then you go somewhere, or they just become a little bit more frisky and be like, I'm finna just do it. You know, I don't care. If I get caught, I get caught. And you remember that white boy years ago, he got caught in like South Korea, one of those careers, and he took something off the wall, like a picture. And in their country, they was like, that's a complete violation. If you take anything off the wall in here, you basically saying F our generals. And I was just trying to take some shit to the crib. So they kept him and said it was a felony crime and he was stuck in jail. And they locked him up. Now he had to go to court. He had to learn the language just to compel the people to try to not lock him up, even though they still kept him in jail. And as he stayed in jail, eventually America talked some shit to him and they let him come back home. And when he got back home, he was like stuck. He couldn't talk, he couldn't eat, he couldn't explain what happened, he wasn't walking. So the family like, damn, what happened? Like, they don't know. They stuck with him being like this. Like, what the fuck? You know, so then they got to take care of this kid or take care of him like that. Who going to take care of him in the family? Everybody got lives, jobs, cribs. He been gone for a year. Like, what the hell we going to do? And then eventually he passed on, and that was like really crazy. It's like, that's what happened when you do something overseas. And he was white. And white people couldn't do shit over here. They couldn't go over there and grab him. We're going to send in the army. Like, where you going to go in the country? Where the fuck they keeping him? So this just had to play out. And this lady, this situation even crazy because America ain't gonna treat her like that. They gonna be like, we putting you on court, we putting you on TV, we're gonna embarrass you, but they not gonna like send you back home mute and shit. Where she get back to wherever she from, and then she can't even speak. But it's just crazy how that happened to her, man. What she did. Miranda Bay said, I know she better get the same thing Like they better, yeah, I swear to God, they better hit her over the head. She need to get the same jurisprudence, jurisdiction, everything that you get when you have to go to court and go to the room situation. But you know how they do it. They're going to give her a lot of leniency. Her people are going to be down there. They're going to come to court. They're going to support. You got to think, America is set up on support. Her whole culture of people come down there and they be like, you're not finna push her like that. We want to make sure she's got the right lawyers and she got the right aptitude to even talk to a courtroom. We want to have a conversation with her to make sure she can even understand the gravity of what she's facing. It ain't gonna be no railroad like you do a little black dude and be like, yo, you did this crime, go your ass to jail, goodbye. And he be in there having to learn in the law library and shit, like what the fuck all the paper, all the words mean in the forms they gave him and shit. So he be in there 12 years before he be like, I understand this shit now, let's go back to court. You know what I'm saying? So this lady ain't gonna go through that. She gonna go in there and be like, yo, I made a mistake, how much do I pay? And the people gonna say, yo, we'll pay for it. And then America gonna be like, all right, get out of here. You got a felony, you can't never come back. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't gonna be like she gonna be under no real craziness. So let's get back to the story.
So went through every apartment, wrapped up, ran out, made it back home, and they got their post.
Hit the like button, show love, y'all. What's up? Show love. We going into the story. Come on, I need them like buttons to jump up to the sky. Let's go.
Facebook with the trunk open. Then I couldn't have been a police officer. I would have been so irritated. She kept saying, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? Put your hands behind your back to shut up. You going to jail. You done sat here and stole, what was it, like $1,300 worth of stuff? You going to jail, ma'am.
Exactly. And that's one of the reasons why I could never feel sorry for her. First of all, you're stealing. But second of all, you obviously want to get caught. This lady went on a 7-hour stealing spree. She had 7 whole hours to change her mind. At any time, she could have done the right thing. But no, she kept pushing and pushing, then tried to waddle out the door like nobody noticed she had been in the store for 7 whole hours, filled up a cart, $1,300, and completely passed by all of the registers. Black lady, you've been in there for a whole shift, wearing a blue Walmart-looking shirt at that, in the red Target store. Clearly lost prevention can see you. They watched her the whole time. Hands down, she's got to be one of the dumbest boosters ever.
That's what they be saying too, like dumbest criminals. If they don't have her on there, you cannot. That's not an official show, because that is some dumb criminality right there, man. Hit the like button, show love. You watching Black Outrage 25. We heavy duty into the psychology, all this stuff that go on in the world. I'm trying to see, is there more people of her actual culture that's talking about it? You know what I'm saying? Because they say it's a lot of embarrassment about what she actually did and how it's being played out, because a lot of people come in here, a lot of people shop at these places, they want to go buy shit. They're not thinking that they're going to be stared at or watched. You know, these people got kids, these people are elderly women, that they're not assuming that somebody going to be watching them in the store right now, or hey, they go, a lady, man, hey, check out. You know what I'm saying? And look, the actual police video, is this really it? It looked like, oh no, this NDTV, this must be over there. But it's actually 3 hours. And this is how embarrassing this is for this lady. They put the actual footage up there, and it's like 3 hours of her embarrassment. God damn, it's crazy. So that's, again, to teach you how to move. See, sometimes people be going through shit to teach you how to move in your life. You know what I'm saying? Because you might be compelled to want to do something too, like everybody human. But you see that anything you do, it come back swinging so hard. Now imagine her trying to get a job 10 years from now, or meet a guy 10 years from now, or even her kid got to get a job, or her kid got to go out and get a date. This is going to be swinging out her hard. They're going to have to go out there and do a speech or something like that. Man, I don't get it. You should say swimming lesson so you know like that. The one and only Nicole, that's what you're on? No, but I knew how to swim as a shouty. As a shorty, my father took us out there. Get in this water. You like, I don't want to. Get in this motherfucking water. And he had your ass held up like this, and you was on his hands, and you swim like this. Swim, kick. You going crazy. Like, ain't moving though, because you sitting in his hands and shit. You're a little shorty. And then all of a sudden, he moved his hands out the way, and your ass moving. And you like, oh, shit, I'm swimming. And they tell him, kick. You like, oh, shit. So then, after you stand up, you be like, wait a minute. I could just jump in. I don't have to wait for my father to hold me, but I could just jump back in this bitch and just keep doing that. That's how I learned how to swim. all my motherfucking siblings too. So I appreciate that little statement. But look, let's get to the video because it looked like this the actual video footage of her being arrested and the whole gamut is like playing out right here. So let's get to it.
So basically, she's been in the store. We've been watching for at least 4 hours. She's taken a ton of merchandise, different kinds. We're getting a total right now for you. It'll be well over 500, I'm sure.
Hit the like button. Show love. Show love.
You're right. And she put them all into big 3 reusable bags. And then she kept getting really close to the door. She'd stand there. She'd on her phone. About 3 times she did that. And then she came back in the store, kept shopping, and then eventually we just stopped her because she passed the first set of doors, went into the vestibule. We stopped her in the vestibule, brought her back here. She's saying that she was still planning to pay for it.
Okay, what do you guys want done?
We're going to prosecute a trespass.
Okay.
Let me just pay for it and not.
That's not happening. So you don't have any sort of Illinois ID, anything like that?
I'm not from this country.
Wait, let me hear the dude. I think the dude said we want to prosecute her for trespass. I can't. Did he say that? Cause that'd be kind of weird. I don't think he said that. I hope he didn't say that. If he said that, I'd be like, dude, come on, man. Let's see if he said prosecute her for trespass. Let's go.
We kept shopping, and then eventually we just stopped her because she passed the first set of doors, went into the vestibule. We stopped her in the vestibule, brought her back here. She's saying that she was still planning to pay for it.
Okay, what do you guys want done?
We're going to prosecute a trespass.
Okay.
Yeah. See, you see how not being a black person is an automatic love. It's like we're just gonna prosecute it for trespass. It's like trespass. Come on, dude. That's obviously somebody who's a fucking felonious robber. You know what I'm saying? A kleptomaniac. That's a person that needs to be prosecuted for fucking theft. You know what I'm saying? If you want to throw trespass in there, then that's fine. But prosecuted for trespass. And you can see she heard that and she right away said, I just pay for everything. And then the police like, nah. Fuck what he talking about. $1,300 is over $1,000. That's felonious, and you got to go down for it. That's a felony. So you could see him as even a white guy and understanding she an older lady. He like, hey, give her one for trespass. It's like, nah, we can't do that. That's not true. Yo, Maverick, I heard it. Boy, who was that said that? Vicaria? Yeah, that's sad for old boy, man. R.I.P. to that guy. But you know, he has some racial issues going on with him, you know, and his kids and all that. We could talk about that at a later podcast. So let's get back to the conversation. See what they're gonna say to this lady. What she got going on?
Let me just pay for it and not.
That's not happening. So you don't have any sort of Illinois ID, anything like that?
I'm not from this country.
Okay, well, there's a lot of people who aren't from this country that still have stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a middle name?
No. I can only do is I don't mind paying for it, everything, and then leaving.
No, that's not happening.
Can't do that. We lost that opportunity.
Why can't I just pay for it?
We're way past that.
You flew here from India to America.
Exactly, but the passport is not with me in this bag.
Do you have a picture of it?
Listen, I don't want to get into any trouble.
Yeah, it's too late for that, girl. Pull up the passport.
No, but then what am I supposed to do?
That's none of my business. I don't know. You shouldn't have.
See, and you can tell, just hearing it play out, you can see the guys, excuse me, they're a little bit more understanding. They're trying to be a little bit more soft touch. They're trying to let it play out a little bit further. The female cop is instantly on bad cop. No, you're going down, you're going to jail. Who cares what you did and why you did it? That's your business. It's a problem for what you did, and you got to go down for it. And I don't think she's really from another country. I think she's scamming and gaming, and whatever she'll try to say to get out of the mix is what she'll do. It's just that she ran into some cops that's trying to be pushing the issue like, nah, we ain't finna let you slide out of here on this one. And if she is from another country, I mean, great. It's going to be so bad for her, boy. Going back home, people gonna look at her and be like, you got to move out of our neighborhood. You got us all looking bad. My son was going there for college. Hit the like button, show love. Y'all appreciate y'all coming to check us out. Hit the share button, hit the ring bell, all that stuff. Let's keep talking about this Black Outrage. Let's get it.
I'm feeling stuff.
I've not yet done anything.
Oh, you have. Pull up your passport.
So what? What do I do?
Okay. You need to pull up your passport now, or we're going to take you back to the station and you can pull up your passport there.
Please don't, I'm really...
It's too late. Can you please just pull up your passport?
You promised me that nothing is going to happen.
I did not promise you.
Of course you said that nothing, once we do this, you will please.
No, I said as soon as we're done with our recording, we'll try to get you out of here as soon as we can.
Damn, she gonna snitch on dude. How's she gonna do time in American jail? So she snitched on two right there. She basically threw him under the bus. He trying to be, I told you, her being an elderly woman, an Indian woman, instantly he trying to be nice to her and say, look, don't even worry about this. It's just, you know, you're going to go home. But he really mean overall, because it's probably a first offense, you know what I mean? But you still got to go through the steps of whatever it is that they got to do, like get arrested, like go to court, like show back up to court 4 or 5 times, get a lawyer, you know what I mean? Like whatever the process is. But he's saying, you ain't going to just be able to go home like right this second. It's going to be a little steps. But she's like, you told me everything was going to be okay. Like, how you got $1,300 worth of stuff and $700, 7 hours worth of time into the thievery, and you yelling at the person who tried to show you some play and be like, look, don't even, you said everything was on, he ain't in with you, y'all ain't both did the crime. She yelling at him like she is her Cody, and be like, yo, but I jumped in the car with you. What you mean we going to jail? Like, he ain't got nothing to do with that. That's on you. Let's get back to it.
Yeah, you said you won't be allowed to.
We're not gonna fight with him.
We're not arguing.
We're not gonna fight with him. It's too late.
So what do you want me to do?
I need you to pull up your passport. I need to see valid identification for you.
And then?
And then you will be going back to the station with us. I need to see your identification.
Please don't take me.
That's simply not going to happen. And you don't get to have that choice anymore. You made lots of poor choices today, and now you have to pay for
But
those
he
choices.
said he's not going to put me in the station.
Well, that's not. He doesn't work for us. I don't know who this man is.
I can show you my license here.
Okay. So who's Jumisha?
Me. And this is
who's Anaya?
This is my name also. But this is my Jumisha already. You can see my picture.
Okay.
I'm really sorry.
I understand that you're sorry.
I'm not from this country. I'm not going to be staying here.
Okay. How far?
Okay. Are you allowed to steal things in India?
No,
I didn't think so.
Okay, the minute he came, I returned back. I said I was just waiting. I've not gone away. How would I even run with bags? It's humanly impossible. I'm really sorry.
I understand that you're sorry.
What do I go to the police station and do?
Ma'am, you're going to be criminally charged.
I'm really sorry.
Okay.
I don't mind paying for the merchandise.
Okay, I'm done talking to you because you just...
Well, you see that they not finna give her no ends. She not finna get no play. That one female cop, they think she not joking. She's serious about it, and it looked like that. Ain't nothing no girl can do about that. She look, you know what I mean? Like sometimes you could run into a cop that'll try to be nice, and we all know that. They'll try to give you some play, but it don't look like that lady cop is on her side at all. She's just like, no. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, man, that's crazy. But she put herself in a situation, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I remember one of those basketball players, the father had the 3 sons that was going to be in the NBA, and then I think the middle son went to some place, and he, China, I think, and he stole something with his homies, and then they took that and made it whereas he couldn't get in the NBA. And it's like, wait a minute, I'm shorty, I just did some stuff with my homies, we laughing, joking, being dumb. You cannot go to the NBA now? It's like, damn. So he had to miss out on all that money, man. And so it's like sometimes when you do stuff like that, it come back to you, and it ain't what you was expecting. But it is exactly what's going on, and that is just crazy, man. It's like, and I just kind of hope that the lady can get her shit together, because she got a long line of embarrassment that she ain't gonna be able to let down, and that right there is that's gonna be hurtful more than anything, because the embarrassment. People you know, people that's friends, knowing that you're a thief and you stole, it's like, how do you tell people that it wasn't something you was trying to do? How do you tell people that? Like, I wasn't trying to do that shit. I was drunk, or I didn't know I was, I was somebody, they actually told me to, you know what I mean, somebody paid me to, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I appreciate everybody in the comments, thank y'all, but you gotta hit the pin comment in the comment section so that you can go to the Patreon and you can show some love, and then I want y'all to hit the like button, show some love. I don't know, this video don't look kind of good to me. It look kind of grainy. It don't look perfect. It look too bad. It'll still probably look good to y'all, but it look kind of ugly.
We performed a reverse image search on keyframes.
Yeah, that video don't look right. But I was gonna try to get to one. Okay, maybe it kicked in. Look, it kicked in a little bit better now, but it's too late. I still don't like that video, but let me know in the comment section how y'all doing, where y'all from. Hit the Patreon, hit the like button, show some love, And let's just try to see what's going on with this lady, because there's a lot of people still talking about it. Apparently it happened about a week ago, but it's still got a lot of conversation going on about it, because you know, it's such an embarrassing thing, and then there's so many people in the world get a chance to check this out and see it. It's like one of those viral videos. So it's like, damn, she put herself out backwards.
Please don't do this.
Don't resist. It's not going to go well for you.
Why?
That's not. We explained it to you.
She's been in the store about 7 hours or so.
Before I ask any more questions, okay? I will explain it to you after asking the
You take the cart full of the stuff, okay? And which is you had $1,300 worth of stuff, and you push the cart past all of the places that you could have paid for it.
Yes.
And then you start to leave. We have a problem.
I know. I'm really sorry. I'm ready to pay for this.
We're way past that. You committed a felony.
Listen, please don't embarrass me, ma'am.
I think your own choices are embarrassing. It has nothing to do with me.
I'm really sorry.
I understand that you're sorry.
I'm not from this country. I'm not going to be staying here.
Okay. How far?
Okay. Are you allowed to steal things in India?
No,
I didn't think so. I didn't think so. You're going to be coming back to the police station with us.
Please don't do that.
That's my job.
I'm really sorry.
I understand that you're sorry.
What do I go to the police station and do?
Ma'am, you're going to be criminally charged.
I don't mind paying for the merchandise.
Okay, I'm done talking to you because you just keep repeating the same things over and over again, and I keep telling you that that's not an option. We can't do that.
We have paperwork that we got to do here, and then we have paperwork that we have to do back at the station.
I'm not taking you to the station now. Please. How will I go back?
She's pleading her case, though. I give her that, though. She was in there talking, boy. But it just wouldn't work this time. I don't know if she ever got her talked herself out of some shit before. If it was just going to be that dude at Target that had to deal with her, he probably would have gave her a play. But, you know, at the amount of money, they're gonna run you down. You know what I'm saying? I remember when I was like 25 years old, it's 1998, and I had met my girlfriend at that time on the internet in 1998, right? So it was 1998, we met on the internet. So we dated. So she asked me one day, you know what I'm saying, I'm riding the hood and shit. She asked me, she said, what you want to be when you get older? I said, I want to be a filmmaker. But I thought she was going to laugh because, you know, at that time, there was no digital shit, there was no cameras, there was no none of that. It was just, you know, the people on TV that did this shit. Wasn't no real black people, especially nobody you knew. So she was like, she said, I'm going to help you do it. And I was like, damn, this girl, like, I'm 25. I'm like, damn, this girl said this to me. I'm starting to fuck with her. Actually, I was 24 when I met her. So if this conversation happened, I'm 25. So she said she's going to help me do it. So anyway, months later, it started being wintertime. So she was like, yo, I'm going to mail something to your apartment and shit. And then you take it, and then you go and return it and get the money. And then you accumulate your money for your camera. It was a camera that had came out, and it was a digital camera. It was the first of its kind. It was like $5,000-$6,000. That was so far-fetched for me. $5,000-$6,000. It could have been $1 billion. That'll be the same thing. There's no way I was gonna get no $5,000. I'm in the hood. I ain't got a way to get no fucking money like that. Say the hood hog and damn. Hey, look. Anyway, so she say, I'm gonna mail this shit to your crib. So the first thing she mailed was a iron. An urn. This urn was like a bougie ass urn. It was called Rowentia or some shit like that. $100 and something for this urn. I'm like, damn, I ain't never even seen an urn cost that much money. So she did it over a few months, and she would be trying to bring, you know, mail stuff to my apartment and then go to some store and then return it, right? So we did that for about a good, I don't know, till maybe September to like December, some shit like that. So now I got the money for my camera. I'm like, yes, this fucking shit worked. But I got addicted to the process. So I kept doing it. So even though I was like, barely had an apartment, barely had a car, I'm in this motherfucker bunch. You know, I'm going in the store, and instead of getting the money, I'm taking the money and buying shit with it. Like, give me these pillows, give me this robe. I ain't even got no crib. Like, I'm in the streets, I'm young, I'm just living. But I'm like, so anyway, I go on one of them floors in them stores. It's a bougie store, and I'm on a bougie floor. As soon as I get off the elevator, I'm walking through that bitch. Security come grab me. I'm like, what the fuck? Hey, can you come with me? I'm thinking like, what the fuck you want to talk to me for? He like, man, you gotta come with me. I'm like, damn. So we go on the thing and shit. Instantly, I start bugging out. I'm calling my lawyer. Fuck, I ain't got no fucking lawyer. I'm like, I'm calling my lawyer. I don't give a fuck, man. Y'all trying to grab me. Why you don't know what the fuck? He said, oh, yeah. He said, well, look, if the people, my boss, which is a white lady, he said, if she said, if anybody said they want to call their lawyer, we got to instantly call the police. So you said you want to call your lawyer, I got to call the police. I'm like, damn, I done talked myself into some dumb shit. What the fuck? So they grab me. My girl with me at the time, matter of fact. So they take me to the police station, right? Downtown. Bing. I'm in this bitch like, oh, fuck. Damn, he took all my little things I was doing the move with. Where'd you find these? I said, I found them in a cab, a yellow cab. And he was like, yeah, all right. So he called the prosecutor people because, you know, they finna put me in a can in jail. So I'm downtown in like a little precinct and shit. So I'm like 20, 25. He called me. He like, yo. He called the prosecutor chick. Like, yo, I found a guy. He got this shit. You know, what's the crime we gonna charge him with? And the lady said, the prosecutor chick on the phone, she said, you got the stuff that he had? She said, you got to get that back to him because you violated his civil rights. If those things wasn't called in as stolen, then you can't say he stole it. So you got to let him go. I said, I'm kind of hearing it because I'm standing like right next to the cop. So he hang the phone like, cool, unlock one handcuff. All right, you free to go. I'm like, what the fuck? He said, yeah, we can't arrest you. It wasn't called in, it's stolen. I said, damn. I said, can I get my shit back? He said, get your ass. I just quit. I just motherfucking precinct. So I ran up out that bitch. I never did no shit like that again. I bought my film camera. Hood Film's been started ever fucking since. And that girl, I actually married her ass, and I've been with her for 27 fucking years. All these years since 1998. And we met on the fucking internet at that time. We didn't know what the fucking internet was going to be like it is today, but at that time we was just in our lives just fucking around with the internet, and I was 24, she was 24, and we met on the fucking internet, and 27 years ago. We still got Hood Films Corporation, and we still together. But that really did happen to me, so I remember being in that little room and shit and scared out my fucking wits, and when the cops came in that bitch and was like, turn around, handcuffed the fuck out my ass, I'm like, I'm finna get a felony, man, what the fuck, man? And luckily the prosecutor, bro, was like, if it wasn't called in, it's stolen. But see, she can't get that same lick because she was trying to exit the building. See, that's the difference maker. She was trying to walk out the store. And when you try to walk out the store, you confirming your thievery. They stopped me as I'm walking around in the store. So you can't confirm no thievery. I don't have no products in my hand. You can't see I'm actually walking with something with me. So you just basically impeding my motherfucking time in this damn store. But obviously I beat that little situation, but she ain't finna beat this shit. So let's get back to her pleading for her life.
You're going to pick me up somewhere from Darjeeling.
Okay, we can call somebody once you get back there. Okay, once we get back there, it's a lot of paperwork. All right, sometimes it's dependent. You know, if we do our paperwork, sometimes you can leave. Okay, once our paperwork is done and you leave, then you can call somebody to pick you up from the station, which is not.
I don't want anybody to pick me up from the station.
Then you can call an Uber.
First of all, not from the salary. If I'm not carrying money or something, it's a different thing. I have money to pay also.
Okay. He didn't explain that to you. I'm sorry that you're from a different country, but like you said, you're not allowed to steal in India either. Most places do not really appreciate thieves.
Don't forget to subscribe and follow us.
Everybody throwing her under the bus. That was an Indian channel. That's what I was saying. I know the Indian people talking about this too, because it's too embarrassing what she kind of did to herself, and it's crazy to see her have to deal with that. But you know, you can't steal and think you're gonna slide. I mean, it's gonna be repercussions for it. You know what I'm saying? People gonna call you out. People gonna, you know, in some countries and cultures that's not so westernized, they'll stone you. They'll put you in a corner and everybody with bricks just sling, you know what I'm saying, and fuck you up for real in real life. And then in some countries, especially in the older time frames, well, they'll chop your fucking hand off and be like, you ain't got to worry about stealing no more. It's gone. Bald man used to tell us that when we was kids. I used to be like, what that do? What to your fucking hand? Like, yeah, they feel like you're a thief. And if you lie, they'll chop your tongue off. I'm like, wait, whoa, hold on. Huh? You know, you're a kid hearing this shit like, oh my God, we make sure I don't never get caught up in none of that kind of crap. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Allison. I appreciate it. You know, Candy Thomas, what's up? Music, whatever you call your name. It's always somebody with crazy ass jokes. Welcome. This motherfucker funny as hell, but thank you for coming to the channel too. You know what I'm saying? We let everybody kick it how they kick it over here, because everything, it got a place. I don't know. They said, oh yeah, and this is another thing I found. They said the U.S. Embassy made a statement about people coming to America and ultimately stealing. Could you imagine? Could you imagine that? Let's think about this.
Welcome
The
to this.
freaking embassy, bro. The embassy, where a consulate and all these people be coming. They got a whole building for people like you from your country. They gotta make a damn PSA because of you. You the person made, like, it's almost like they filmed you dropping some shit on the ground downtown, and then they used you as the litter person video forevermore. Like, yeah, don't be like this dude who just dropped his can right there on the street, and then they watch NBC. You be like, hey, quit, damn, that's me. Take that fucking video off of there. And they like, nah, you dropped some shit, man. You should have thrown it away. But okay, I didn't. People throw shit away every time. Well, the cameraman got you, so you like. People like, hey, reenact that, throw that shit down here, toss this down like they had you on TV. You like, man, hold on, man. I'm not trying to do that, but I'm just saying it's like that, man. So the lady got to be a little more careful. And where your thieving skills? You ain't never stolen nothing. I've been in there and been like, this is my first time doing this. I ain't never tried this before. That's why it took me 7 hours to get the courage to do it. Just go and confess. But she had her like, I'm not from here. I'm not even from America. Like, what the fuck do it matter? But you was taking this shit to some other country, but it don't matter where the hell your ass from. All right, let's go. Now, this is the actual embassy or the people from her actual country, where she got to go home to. Hit the like button, hit the share button, show love, hit the Patreon. We're going to keep rocking out with this little situation going on with this lady. And here we go.
Issued a warning to visa holders and applicants, cautioning that crimes such as theft, assault, or burglary committed on American soil could lead to the immediate revocation of a visa and jeopardize future entry into the United States. This advisory comes after reports that an Indian woman was recently caught shoplifting items. This video is playing out on your screens. It's now viral. This woman was recently caught shoplifting items worth approximately $1,300, that's about 1.1 lakh rupees, at a Target store in Illinois. The embassy says committing assault, theft or burglary in the United States won't just cause you legal issues, it could lead to your visa being revoked and make you ineligible for future US visas. Ghazali has been tracking the latest for us. He joins us last moment.
So this particular incident happened in the month of May. The video surfaced online later, and this Indian lady was caught shoplifting. The owner of the shop perhaps found her loitering in the entire shop for around 7 to 8 hours. And after she was trying to escape from the back door of that particular shopping complex, she was apprehended, and after the search, items worth $1,300 were found from her, and she was seen pleading as well, saying perhaps that she is not guilty or she has not shoplifted there. But this certainly has drawn attention of the US Embassy back here in India, which has issued an advisory that these activities or activities of such kind can also lead to revocation of your visa. We already know that how the US administration has been carrying out this wider crackdown on immigrants, on people despite having legal documents. They're also facing issues there. So in that particular list, this also adds up now that if you are involved in any kind of burglary, theft, or any such shoplifting activities, then you may face action in US as far as your visa is concerned.
Ghazali, thanks so much as always for breaking down the details for us.
Man, can you imagine them locking her up, and now she got to go to jail, and as soon as she get there, they like, what block you from, what set you from, and she's like, I don't even know what you're talking about, and they be like, okay, you had on blue when you was arrested, you might as well just go ahead and be a Crip. You gonna run with the Crips, you go over there. And she like, I don't understand Crip. I don't know. I'm not from here. I'm not from here. I'm not Crip. I don't understand. You can't make me Crip. How do I understand? It's like, this is what you do. So it's like she put herself in a crazy moment, man. It's like, damn. I didn't even know all of that stuff happened to her, because again, what fucked me up the most is the embarrassment part. It's like, this is gonna last for years. It's what the internet do. You know what I'm saying? Some people want to be famous. Some people want to be out there. It's some people that's probably like people that's into, you know, being in the limelight, that want to have their face being seen. You know what I'm saying? So they will use this and be like, yo, I remember when I was doing music videos, for rappers, and one of my buddies came to me, and he had left a rap group, so he wasn't getting as much push from the time when he was in a rap group. So hit the like button, because I'm giving y'all another one of these sharing moments, a real life story from hood in my real life. So anyway, he was not getting as much push as the rap group, and the other guy was getting a little bit more push that he was used to be with. So he came to me, he was like, Hood, I want you to do me a music video and all this. And I'm thinking like, I said, look, we'll swap. You teach me how to do music on a laptop, do it, because that was around at that time. And I was like, I'll shoot your music video for free. He's like, bet. So I said, what you want to shoot? Tell me the idea. So he told me, he said, I want to go downtown to State Street, downtown Chicago, State Street. And on State Street, they got the news. The news said, the people sit doing the news, but it's a big, gigantic window. So they could see you, and you could see them. Like if you're walking past, you could see the news people, right? So it's like Channel 7. It's like the biggest news in Chicago. So he was like, I'm going to go down there. You go with me. Now, he's serious. I'm not fucking playing with y'all about this. It's a very serious. He's telling me a serious story because we got a swap happening. He's going to teach me how to do music on a laptop. And so I asked him that because we used to ride around in his car. He always had his music playing on his own music playing. At that time, I'm thinking, like, how the fuck you got your own music playing? He's like, I make it on a laptop, I'm going to show you how to do it. I said, damn, that's dope as hell. So anyway, that's the swap. So he said, we're going to go downtown. The news is right there on State Street, the big-ass window. I said, okay, bet. He was like, I said, what we going to do? You going to shoot, you going to rap right there and then maybe get caught on the news? He was like, no. He said, I'm going to take a shit in front of the window. I said, what? What the fuck you talking about? He said, no, listen to me, listen. He got serious as fuck. He said, I'm going to take a shit in front of the window of the news, right around 12 o'clock, right when they doing the news. I'm like, wait, man, that sounds crazy. He going to get us arrested, man. What you talking about? He said, that's what I want. When they call the police and they come and arrest me, he said, that's when you cut the camera on. I said, okay. And he was like, and I'm going to say to the camera, I'm shitting on all these rappers. I was like, what the fuck? I couldn't, man, I'm telling you right now, I never heard a story like that before in my life. And he was so fucking serious. So I'm sitting back like, how do I tell this nigga no? Because, I mean, I'm not expecting him to even ask me something and have this kind of visualization in his idea. And I'm thinking like, what you gonna eat to take a shit so fast? That's all I could think. That's all I could think of to say. Because I'm thinking like, how you gonna shit on call or shit on the moment? Like, what the fuck you talking about? You gonna shit in front of the news, downtown, in front of the fucking news? When they doing this, it's happening right now. They've been doing this shit. It's a big ass fucking window with the news people. And he told me, he was like, I'm gonna take a shit in front of the window. Thinking like, what the fuck? That sound crazy as hell. On fucking downtown, they just gonna call the fucking police. That's what I want them to do. I'm thinking like, huh? Man, this is such a real story. You'd think I'm fucking lying. And I was shocked. I was like, you ain't got to teach me music, bro. Don't even worry about the swap. Go ahead. You good. You good. I'm going to just learn. And it took me probably another 10 years before I actually learned the laptop music shit. But that was a moment when I had to kind of cash out on that one. Because I was like, this nigga, this the craziest shit. This the craziest shit I ever heard in my life. I'm not bullshitting. So when I didn't do the video, I didn't do the video. Because I was like, nah, hell no. So that winter, like New Year's Eve-ish, he put a diss song out against me. Like, I'm not lying. Now remember, I don't rap. I don't have, he didn't teach me how to do the fucking shit on the laptop. So I just saw it on Facebook. And he put a diss song out about me. And it was called You On My Shit List. I swear to God. Listen, I swear to God. I swear to God. It was called You On My Shit List. And all I could think about is this was the same thing this motherfucker just told me. He just told me about this shit thing. And he made a song about me. Talking about I'm on the shit list. You cannot make a story up like that. That really actually did happen to me. And I'm telling you, sometimes it throws me off because I can't believe it happened. You know what I'm saying? But it really did happen. So, and it's not the only story that happened to me like that crazy. But that was a crazy story. Yo, hey, what's good, boy? I appreciate you watching the movie, showing love. What's good to everybody? We kicking it over here. We got Maverick in the house. Wait a minute. I put this, is that what? Yo, what's up? Hood, love the stream, dog. Appreciate that too, broski. Ashton, of course, watch this lady. She was stealing from Target. Yeah, that's crazy. Let me get back to the clips because they look like other people talking about it too. That's not necessarily Indians. That's not necessarily black people. It's just people talking. Oh, hold up. Well on. Let's go back. Well, my shit be buffering crazy, so I gotta make the screen bigger real quick and then clip this and get that, and then we should be able to listen to it if you really want to play it.
Viral after getting arrested for shoplifting in Target after spending 7 hours walking around the store deciding what to steal. So the security guard said that she spent 7 hours walking around the store trying to decide what to steal and ended up only walking out with $1,200 worth of items. Now when the police got there, she begged and begged and begged to pay for the items, but the police told her that it was too late. She should have already tried to pay. And when the police started to investigate, she actually gave them a fake name. She gave them her daughter's name instead of her own name. And this is her mugshot right here. Jamisha Avlani, 45 years old, who was caught shoplifting, not even from America, and is now probably going to be sent back to India with a criminal record. The U.S. Embassy in India has warned Indian nationals that they can have their American visas revoked if they commit serious crimes just a few days after this woman was arrested for stealing all this stuff at Target. There's an Indian woman right here going viral after getting arrested for
Hey, that's what I say. That's what's gonna make it embarrassing. Look at the embassy had to talk about your thievery. The fucking embassy. You got all these people to take care of and think about what's going on in their life, and then you actually stealing in this motherfucker. Like, oh my god. She's so embarrassed. She got kids. She's 45, so she probably got kids. She probably got nieces, nephews, people she been to church or family, events with, holiday season, going out swimming. And now they looking at her like, that was Jamisha. Jamisha? You heard what happened with Jamisha? No, what happened? She got caught stealing in America. Like, what? Get out of here. What she was stealing? And ain't nothing you can say to go make it seem cool or that was worth it. Or I guess if you only got one left, I would probably did the same thing. It's nobody going to agree with that. Like, you had to get it. What else was you going to do? If you didn't get it now, then you probably would have never had it. It's like, no, you going crazy. This shit you do when you're young and you just be trying to test the waters of life. You trying to see what'll happen. You want to go through the whole gamut of something to see what it's like. Will I be afraid? But you're not doing no shit like that, and then you doing that and thinking they're going to let you go back to the crib. Allison says she's in her 40s and doing this. Damn. A said, I like when you told the white doctor, don't call me son. I was like, classic. Thank you, bro. Check that out, y'all. He's watching my new movie. It's called Kill a Rapper. It's on Tubi. It's on YouTube, but it's also on Tubi. It's called Kill a Rapper. And I did the acting in it. I wrote it, directed it, produced it, all this stuff. Edited everything that you wanted to do to be an independent artist, create, make movies from scratch. Literally nothing. Actually, it was a song I heard from KRS-One. And from that song, which is also called Kill a Rapper, I decided to write a script and a story and then create a movie around that theme of that story from that song. And you can watch the movie on Tubi. You can also check out the Patreon, and then we can go deeper into the conversation about that. That's going to be in the conversation. So we are looking at another little component of the same scenario, because we got a real thieving chick out there. And we know as black people, they lock your ass up, boy. Is that an Aston Martin? Yeah, boy. He's spitting them lines from the movie, y'all. He's showing love. Hey, he's been rocking with us since we kicked it off this Black Outrage series. So this doesn't look like another video from her country. And then that's what I like to see, because the people don't want to be this embarrassed. See, black people be embarrassed. We don't have no TV networks. We don't have no news outlets. We can't be like, damn, man, what the fuck did he do that for? We all just got to sit back and be like, oh, shit, that's what the news was. But these people got their own country. They got their own TV stations, their own networks. They got all their own personalities. And everybody got a voice. So that's why I'm saying what they got to say. Let's get back to it.
An Indian woman visiting the United States is facing felony charges after she was caught shoplifting at a Target store in Illinois. The incident happened on May 1st, but police body cam footage has only surfaced now, triggering massive backlash online. According to officials, the woman spent over 7 hours inside the store before staff raised an alarm. She's accused of trying to leave with nearly $1,300 worth of unpaid items. That's about 1.1 lakh rupees of merchandise that she tried to steal and walk out. In the video, the woman is seen apologizing, offering to pay for the items. She tells the officer that I'm not from this country. Officer responds, are you allowed to steal in India? Let's take you through a snippet.
Yeah, I know. And after that, the second door was there also, I didn't pass. And that's what I said, the best thing was to pay and finish it.
The best thing to do would be not to steal in the first place. That would be the best thing to do.
Of course, if I would have gone unaware,
I swear to God, you're right, Amy.
The guy came back, I told him.
She can make money off of this.
I said, what happened? He said, you have to...
You're right, Ashton, she tried to get out of there.
For the items.
But why'd you walk through the doors then?
Because I was on call with them. They said
you're gonna walk past the last point of all the cash registers with the security things.
No, if the security bars were there, okay,
At her pleas, she was handcuffed and taken into custody. The woman has not been formally arrested, be here, but the police say that she's facing felony charges. The video has sparked heated debate around the impact. This is on Indian community and immigrants at large. Indians online have reacted with anger and embarrassment, saying such instances tarnish the image of law-abiding Indians in an already tough environment. This case also comes shortly after another Indian student was caught for alleged theft in Texas.
Yep, hey, that's a fact though. Ashton, she kept repeating herself. She was running the crops crazy. Yep, that's crazy. That is true. And she said she was dropped off lots of live. I swear to God, that lady's a liar. Yep. Hey, she said if it's 2025, she can leverage this to make a podcast and become rich and vanish. That's true, because it's nobody gonna be more viral than this lady right now. I mean, her name and face is everywhere. You know what I'm saying? But she's a little. I don't think she's wrapped too tight, because that cop kept telling her. The white lady kept saying, "Would you quit saying the same thing over and over? I know what you said. You from another country. I get it. But bitch, that ain't finna change shit. Why you keep saying the same thing? I'm here. You gonna be from this jail cell, then you can just scream you ain't from there. I don't want to hear it no more." So she was running them crazy. Now they got tired of hearing that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what you want was to give you special privilege off of all of the stuff you can exclaim and claim right here. Oh yeah, I did this. What up, Granite? Yo, I did that. No, so what? And like A said, where my lawyer? She should have walked in there and been like, I need a lawyer. Y'all called me stealing, and I was really just holding this for somebody who gonna come in there. Somebody was coming in here to help me, but when they saw y'all, they ran like anything. But she was wrong straight. Yo said, Ava said, yo, was the detectives having BLM earrings your choice of herbs? I didn't notice that. Damn, you notice some shit like that? I didn't notice that. That's crazy. Hey man, yeah, that's what she wanted. I tell you one thing, had she been a black person talking that long, acting like she couldn't understand what they were saying, they'd have whooped her ass. They'd have been like, hey, didn't I tell you shut the fuck up? Didn't I tell you shut up? Come here. Shut up in this damn room. We can't listen and hear your ass keep talking. They'd have smacked the hell out of her. But she, a woman, she's sitting there. I just don't know. She don't know that the white people don't like them accents. She just got off of, she don't know white people can't stand them damn accents. That's why they always tell the people, you in America, speak like American, speak English. You know, they don't like them accents like that. And it's kind of whiny, because now you overdoing it. Like, man, you shut the fuck up. As to say, moral of the story, don't take anything that does not belong to you. Boy, when you learn that lesson, when you finally learn that lesson in life, you have just officially became an adult. Because I'm telling you, there's so many things and so many reasons and so many times that you might want to try to play the game and be like, I'm going to get away with it. And then you learn over time. It ain't right away. Do not touch shit that ain't yours, no matter what it is. Just leave it alone, move. I try to teach my sons and them that now while they're young, so that when you get older, it don't take a long time to catch on to that. You know what I'm saying? Shit be laid out as a trap for your ass. And think about it, the people that's up in those windows and cameras watching you walk around those stores, they professional. They know how people steal, they know how you look, they know how you walk, they know what you got on, they know what you're thinking about, they know how you looking around. They professional, that's all they do. Just like you're a professional shopper, when you go to the store, you know exactly what you came to get. You stand at the register, you buy that shit, you walk out that bitch with the bag, you know exactly what you're doing. They know exactly how to find people who actually coming in there to steal. Whether they run down on you or not, whether they watching particular cultures, they don't know. But at the end of the day, they coming to get you, and you gonna go down for some stupid shit. Now you locked up for a dumbass bag of chips or some fucking shirts or whatever, or a camera like my dumbass. What the fuck? Roberto said, did he just say he would have snitched? Who would have snitched? Wait, she did snitch on the cop dude. She went crazy. She did snitch on the dude who brought her in there. White dude was like, hey, don't worry about it. You're gonna be right out of here. And she was like, you told me I was going to go home. What is your you like to be? Bitch, you don't came out here to steal. He ain't riding here with you and then left you in the front to steal while he faked like he was working for 8 hours and shit. Like, come on, y'all in the crew. Look, it's gonna take you 8 hours to get this shit. So go slow. I get off at 5. And now he get ready to get off and he got a basket full of shit. What the fuck? Yo, by the way, your movie when the drive-by happened, the movie lags and replays the shootout again with the audio cutting in and out. Damn, man. I don't know how they got it up there right now, but as long as you was entertained, and it could have been like a double shot that I did. You watching dope filmmaking, bro. Come on. You watching dope filmmaking. There's no exclamations for it. There's no disclaimers for it. But that's what I probably wanted it to be like that, more than likely. I asked him, right, you're not going home now. Hell no, you're going to sit in there and you're going to talk it out with the jail cell girl, and then she going to say, hey, Kamala Harris, you need to pipe down. I'm tired of hearing you say you ain't supposed to be here. I ain't supposed to be here either. Shut the fuck up. And now she's sitting over there like, they're so mean here. They tried to fight me. All I did was steal $1,400 worth of things. Oh, girl, like, all I did is leave my kid in the car. Oh, shit, damn. Let me shut up. I ain't even have a kid with me. What the fuck? Yay, yo, he said, yay. I was entertained. You were the best actor. Second was the white guy, and third was the two girls who went to help you, gave you the whip. Oh, at the end, okay, dope. Hey, bro, hey. I appreciate that. Yo, y'all can actually leave voice comments if you wanted to at hoodfilms@gmail, and I will say your comment. I will play your comment live right here. And plus, I got the little where you can call if you want to do that. You can call, and I'll play your voice. No, actually, I can't because I'm using the phone, so we can't call. But I will play your voice thing because I could do that. If you go to hoodfilms@gmail.com and you do like a voice memo and you email it, I'll play that shit. Right here, right now. No, nothing stopping it. It'll go right up there. Boom. You can make a comment, a statement, or whatever. And you can hit us up at Patreon because we're going to put videos up ahead of this and behind these videos. So you can. This one's going to actually be up there too because we're kicking off the Patreon. So we want everybody to see it and talk about it and know about it. You know what I'm saying? But Indian lady getting arrested. Oh my God. It's like she running me crazy. It's like I'm trying to find a video that got another element of it, but it's like the same thing running over and over with shit and whining about. I want to go, oh man, if I stole some shit, you said I'm gonna call. Hey, he said I'm gonna call every day, I feel, yep, yeah, you could, bro. That'll kick it off, yep. I gotta, I forgot to have the phone number ready and shit. But the voicemail thing still work, you know what I'm saying? Let me see what this guy do. He look like he one of them bougie. Oh, is he talking in their language? Yeah, he talking in their language, so I wouldn't know what the fuck he's saying. You know what I'm saying?
I said I wasn't gonna say.
But it's just crazy how she did that to herself. Now she gotta go sit down, and they gonna probably really do prosecute her, bro. They're not gonna let it just be easy. You get to go home. Because they want to send a message to, it's 1 billion people over there. You think about that. That's 1 billion people. So that's a lot of people who could come over here thinking like, oh, well, they ain't going to catch me. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do it. I'll be the one to get away. So they ain't finna let you slide over here like that and just get away and move on how you want to play it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just crazy how that played out. We'll play one more little quick video from the lady, the $1,300 thief. She out here wilding. Man, ain't no telling what she was taking from Target, bro. It don't exactly say what she was getting. They keep that, but I'm talking about $1,300. You could have just got a TV and been out that motherfucker in 15 minutes, and they probably would have let her ass get away. But the fact that she came in that bitch and couldn't slide up out of there, that's what make it bad for her. We watched some of this shit earlier. Let's get back to it.
A viral video showed her being detained by police for allegedly allegedly attempting to shoplift over $1,300 worth of merchandise from a Target store in Illinois. The incident, captured on police body cam footage, has triggered sharp reactions on social media, with many Indians expressing embarrassment over the woman's actions and accusing her of tarnishing the country's image abroad. The May 1 incident was initially shared as an 18-minute vlog by a YouTube channel called Bodycam Edition. It has since been clipped into shorter segments and widely circulated across platforms like Instagram, X, and Facebook. The footage shows police confronting the middle-aged woman in the store's back room. Visibly flustered, she repeatedly insists she did not mean to cause trouble and offers to pay for the items immediately.
Please allow, I don't mind paying. It's not a big deal. Let me
You're
finish.
starting to frustrate me. We told you a bunch of times that is not an option, so please stop saying that.
Rejecting her offer to pay, the officer then says that the time for that had passed. She is told that payment wasn't made earlier when it mattered.
As you can see, nobody giving her no play. They all looking at her as a problem. So, and then imagine that there's a billion people in your country, and you the most famous person ever in the history of your country because you the one got caught stealing from another country. You the most famous Indian in the history of India. Like, I can't think of another person that's famous, more famous, or ever in the history of India. Like, who's more famous than this lady? Like, it's crazy to see what she can put herself through.
Her daughter and pleads for sympathy.
Please, I have a daughter who's 20.
Well, we should have given that a role model, right?
Yeah, but then please help me.
According to the video, the woman initially provided a name that did not match the identification she later presented.
So who's Jamisha?
Me. And
So,
this is
so who's Anaya?
This is my name also.
Now, the backlash online has been swift and intense. Social media users, particularly those from the Indian diaspora, have criticized the woman harshly. Embarrassing India on a global stage, one user wrote. Another commented, shoplifting in the US makes all of us look bad, and that she needs to be given the appropriate jail term for the theft first and then be deported. Many have also accused her of reinforcing negative stereotypes and misrepresenting Indian culture abroad. Some pointed out that as a visitor, she should have been extra cautious about obeying local laws, while others dismissed her plea as an attempt to manipulate the situation emotionally. Target is yet to issue an official statement about the incident. For this woman caught on cam, what was probably meant to be just a family visit or a holiday in the US has ended with her making headlines and triggering a social media storm.
Well, now we know what it's like to go through a scenario like this. What the fuck? Don't play that bullshit on my channel. You know, fucking well I'm trying to stop that crap. But, like I said, she got to go through what she got to go through, and jail might be her next stop. Allison said she wouldn't last 5 minutes in an American jail. Aston said, drove that basket right out the door. Wish she could. Avy said, yo, by the way, your movie, I noticed when you were talking in the car. During the drive-by, the scenery outside was moving, but cut into them shooting when the car was stationary. Other than that, great entertainment. Well, that's dope, bro. I'm glad you're a very astute watcher. You're so keen in everything you saw. But ultimately, were you entertained? And that's all the fuck that matters. And then could you carry the story? Could you follow the story? And that's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? We making our own thing. We're not following the practical steps and ideology that they do in the Hollywood mix, because they got millions of dollars to play around with, and we got millions of hustle to play around with. So it's a little bit different, you know what I'm saying? But it's crazy what that lady went through, man. I don't know what the fuck to say about her. It looked like they're saying some chick Glorilla got arrested or some old wildness out there in the world. So it's just a lot of stuff happening in the world. But do not turn up like that lady and think that you're gonna steal some shit and get away with it, because, excuse me, they're not letting it happen. They locking you up, and she needs to probably go to jail because of how dumb that was. For 8 hours you stood inside the store. These people probably was watching her from the fucking first time she walked in the building. Now you standing around this motherfucker for 8 hours, 7 hours. But why didn't they walk up on her and say, damn, can we help you? Like, you okay? Like, what the fuck you doing? Nope. I mean, she never got no customer service. That ought to let you know somebody was watching you. If you stay inside somebody's corporation for 8 hours and don't know excuse me, walk up into you, say, excuse me, I've been seeing you walk around, can we help you? Like, you just in there thinking that you invisible or some shit like that. Like you can't notice the thoughts of people, like what would make her think that would be a right move for her. But at the end of the day, they making sure that they sit her down. So she got to go in there and get popped off. Y'all got to hit the like button to show some love. And I appreciate y'all coming over to the channel, kicking it with me. I want to see if there's one more video we can see of this lady. Don't think it is, because everything she got going on, well, it's kind of like a replay. It's kind of like a replay. It's just everybody is so infatuated with her actual footage of her arrest that it's nothing else going on about it except the footage of her arrest. The same shit we've been watching like 5 times. Where her completing her case, the same statement. Getting on my nerves too. You heard that cop? She's like, you get on my damn nerves, man. Shut your ass up. He might be speaking a language though, this guy. I'm gonna try to click. I doubt it though. I think he gonna be speaking any language. I don't think any of y'all speak none of the Indian languages and shit. So.
Game of Thrones King's Road is now available on both PC and mobile with Google Play Games.
Hit that button and let's see this.
I don't know why you're saying the same thing.
जैसे इनको कोई देखेगा ही नहीं। अच्छा अजीब सी बात ये है कि एक और वायरल वीडियो है जो उसमें एक और औरत है जो प्रेग्नेंट होने का।
That's the thing. When you go deeper into the story, you're gonna find people that's deep from culture, but they speaking in their language, so it ain't like you understand what the fuck they saying. You know what I'm saying? But we could definitely do a little breakdown and what y'all think about being a thief. Have you stole something in your life? Hit me in the comment sections if you stole something in your life. What have you stolen? Did you get away with stealing it? Why would you steal it? Did you need it for life? Did you need it just cause? Was you just stealing with your friends, just having a little thrill moment? Or did you need the thing? Was it to survive? You know what I'm saying? Was it food? Was it clothes? You know what I'm saying? Was it books? So you could take care of yourself. Like, what was the thing that made you want to steal? Would you even steal from Target? Like, what the hell do Target got in there? I think that's a female thing. Because I'm thinking, like, what the fuck would I want from Target? I mean, that's worth stealing, though. I can't even think of some shit like, huh? Like, what the fuck they got in there? Like, that's worth stealing. I could only think of a TV. You know what I'm saying? Like a big ass flat screen or some shit. But maybe a laptop. Maybe, I think they sell, I don't know if they sell laptops, but that would probably be something. All right, let's see what they got going on this video.
Are you in the office still? How much are we looking at? More than
Hello, how are you?
Hi.
Thank you. So this is Anaya. This is the info she gave me. She said she does not have an ID on her. She's been in the store about 7 hours or so. She said she's waiting for someone to pick her up. She's visiting here.
Okay.
She said she doesn't live here. She's from India. She's with family. They're coming to pick her up still. A few times, basically she's been in the store, we've been watching for at least 4 hours. She's taken a ton of merchandise, different kinds. We're getting a total right now for you. It'll be well over 500, I'm sure.
No, it'll be more.
You're right.
Yeah.
And
she's admitting everything already.
You put them all into big 3 reusable bags. And then she kept getting really close to the door. She'd stand there, she'd set her phone. About 3 times she did that. And then she came back in the store, kept shopping, and then eventually we just stopped her because she passed the first set of doors, went into the vestibule. We stopped her in the vestibule, brought her back here. She's saying that she was still planning to pay for it.
Okay, what do you guys want done?
We're going to prosecute a trespass.
Okay.
Let me just pay for it and not...
That's not happening. So you don't have an ID on you or anything like that?
How'd you get here?
No? No driver's license?
No, I don't drive here also.
Okay. So you don't have any sort of Illinois ID, anything like that?
I'm not from this country.
Okay, well there's a lot of people who aren't from this country that still have this stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a middle name?
No. I can only do is I don't mind paying for it, everything, and then leaving.
But no, that's not happening.
Can't do that.
You didn't put it by the register, you put it by the door.
That's the opposite.
Why can't you just pay for it?
Yeah, we're way past that. You committed a felony.
But if I'm paying for it, what is the harm?
It would have been fine if you didn't leave, right? You would have had an opportunity to pay, but because you left the store, at that point, you chose to not pay for it. And we can't go back.
You left and then came back. And what did she think she was going to do? I'm going to tell you, that as an OG Target boy, right? Now, she's doing things that are, like, obvious. You know what I mean? Like, she's walking out the store with a bunch of stuff and coming right back in. You know, they're like, looking at that like, okay, she thinks we're dumb. This got to be over 15 years ago. When we were doing our orientation and they were showing us certain things, like even on the camera, they didn't show us all the cameras in the stores, but they had some examples of people that come in the store, like maybe once or twice a week, it depends, but they have a system where they were tracking people to say, okay, here's Nancy with the running shoes on. She stole $50 worth of things, $100 worth of things, $500 worth. They'll wait till it gets up to a certain amount over however many thousands of dollars so they can up the charge. Nowadays, I don't know how they charge it, but they up the charge to a certain amount and let you get away with it. That's the way they were doing the thing. Target also has, and again, this is a long time ago, I don't know how it is now, they have their own forensics lab. If y'all didn't know, Target has their own forensics. They're not playing. Fingerprints, all that. They already have it.
And that's crazy. It shows you what it is. They ain't playing no games at Target. And imagine that. They come to court, they got forensics evidence on you. You got to pay for your own forensics evidence experts to do some shit for you. Unless you can write them a letter and say, hey, I'm on EBT. Do you mind doing this pro bono? Otherwise, you can't get that kind of information. So, you know, I've never really cared about stealing at those kind of stores. When I was a kid, I used to like steal bubble gum and shit like that. Not really no items like that, you know what I mean? That story I told y'all was the closest I ever got to being on some shit like that. You know what I mean? I guess once as a little kid, like 12, 13, you go out with your homies trying to steal some shit, but not like, you know, I was in a team of thieves and I was out there. That wasn't my friends. We wasn't kicking it like that. So, but I don't know if it's another Indian person somewhere else waiting for her to call. Like, hey, did you get out of there? Because I think about it, 8 hours. Why the fuck would somebody stand up there in 8 hours? Like, you could have went over here and asked them for a job. She would have been better off walking up saying, I just did 8 hours in here. I want my check. Instead of stealing, you should just want to flip out in the fucking front. Like, I just been in this bitch for 8 hours. No, it don't work like that, man. We have to work here. Fuck that. I spent 8 hours in here. I want a check. Somebody would have walked up and just gave you some money. Instead of like, you know what? Here, how much is your 8 hours? $168 here. But she ran her motherfucking ass up there trying to steal. You know, they don't put the items in there because $1,300. I don't even know what the fuck they said. Was she trying to steal a generator and shit? The hell they stealing that motherfucker for $1,300 damn dollars? Like, what? That's a lot of fucking money. Like, was one thing $250 or something? Like, what the fuck was she buying? Like, did she get 9 things of the same thing? And then they come up to $1,300? Like, what the fuck? I don't even know what Illinois' Target she was in because they keep it real private. They don't want none of that, you know, to get out and shit. They low key with it. So, looking like I gotta make me another coffee too. So let me flip this over. Y'all can listen to this while I make this coffee.
You can't come back to Target. You can go to another Walmart or Meijer or Kohl's, or you're gonna have to find a different store to shop. But again, you made that decision.
People were also workers were like stealing stuff off the truck, and they would save that footage for like months and months. People were stealing iPads. People were stealing the Gemini guns, the scanner guns. They were taking those and leaving the store with them. Those things. Go see how much one of those scanner guns cost. $1,500, $1,100, $1,200 just for the little store scanners.
I'm a very nice guy, I promise, but this is my job.
I'm a free door file for last name of Lani first Anisha. I'll check online, turn that mail like account or anything.
What was she thinking? Like, is there a store back in her country where you could just take stuff, walk out, and come back in, and then pay for it? Like, what did she think she was doing?
Where do you live?
India.
Oh, she said she straight up lives in India. Fam, I'm going straight back. I'm leaving Target and going back to India.
Who are you staying with right now? Where does your family live?
Family is in India.
How'd you get here?
On the flight.
On the flight?
Yeah.
So you're here by yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. let you fly over without a passport?
Of course, I have one.
You have a
Is it
passport?
with you?
It's not. How do I carry the passport and roam around?
Okay. What's your passport?
I don't have a passport right now.
Your passport is also doubles as your ID. She must work for the CIA.
So,
this is all the front.
you flew here from India to America.
Exactly, but the passport is not with me in this bag.
Do you have a picture of it?
Listen, I don't want to get into any trouble.
Yeah, we're
Okay, you know what? Now she's dodging everything around, just saying randomly confusing things. I don't think she's that dumb. Besides what she did come back into the store, but I'm saying she's gonna say probably the dumbest, discombobulated things that make no sense to drive everybody around in a circle to defer herself from getting locked up.
But they call that lying in most parts of the world. It don't matter what the hell happened. If you get busted, you caught. It don't matter what happened. It don't matter who got away. It don't matter what you was doing when you came here. The one who got busted is the one who go down. That's what the whole word snitch is about. Because the one who got busted most times be salty and pissed off. And then when they ask them the ultimate questions, who the fuck put you up to this? Who was you with? And they be like, I was with Ray. I was with Jamie. We went to Target and she was supposed to get $1,300. I was supposed to get $1,000 worth of stuff. And she don't look like she got nobody who she was in with, because she would have been told by now. She would have said something just off GP, because it looked like she don't want to go down, and she'll do whatever she can not to go down. And we said if she was under $1,000, it wouldn't be a felony. That's a fact. But just like me back in the day, when you already meet your quota, you like, I got the sweater. She should have been like, I got it. Let me just get the fuck out this store. She got carried away. My old man used to tell us when we was kids. My father used to be like, don't gamble. And we used to be like, what you mean? Because you know people be gambling and all that shit. He used to be like, don't gamble. And you'd be like, why? He said, you'll get the gambling fever. And you're a kid, like, you mean like a fever? Like you coughing, like sneezing, you can't wake up and shit in the bed? You're like, nah. He said the gambling fever is when you start gambling, you start winning, and then you can't stop. And it feels so good. The feeling and doing it feels so emotionally take over you. And so now you can't stop until you end up losing your money. And you're a kid like, nah, that wouldn't happen to me. If I was gambling and I made some money, I'm going to quit right away. I ain't going to be in there doing that. They crazy. They dumb because you're a kid. This never happened to you. Until then later in life, you start playing around, you gamble, and you do something like that. And then when you do it, you realize that the feeling is something you can't explain. And you see people who have to call the 1-800-GAMBLE because it's a real thing. And then all of a sudden, your mind and everything can't tell you to walk away, and you spend everything right there because you think you're going to get it back. You think you're going to win it back. And then you walk out of there and be like, but it didn't happen to me with no thousands of dollars. It happened to me with the 3-car Monty guy, the dude who do this, all that. We was on a train. We were like 14, and my buddy, they was rappers. So they was going to this lady house on the west side who was supposed to be their manager. I had $4. At that time, we were so young, it was $1 to catch the bus. $1 to go, $1 to get back. So we was on the train, and the dudes got on the bus, like 6, 7 dudes. I don't know they know each other, but they get on the bus, and then the guy do it, hey man, who wanna play, who wanna play? Since I got $4, I said, I could make $20, $30 out of this, because somebody won. I didn't know that person was with him. I go, I take my $4, I play, I lose. How am I get back? I lost everything on the first try. And then when they got off the bus, all the people who got on with him got off. Nobody stayed on the bus, on the train. And I was like, so all of them motherfuckers was in together. Even the lady he played with at first who won, she was with him. The other dudes with security, I was so young, I didn't see all of that. Now we ride to the lady house who we were supposed to go visit because my boyfriend was rapper and she's supposed to manage it. She wasn't home. So we knocking on her door on the west side of Chicago, no answer. So we stuck. Now we got to go back home. They got bus fare. I don't. Spent it all. All I need is $1 to get back to the south side. So they had to give me $1 to get back. And I was so embarrassed and mad because I had the money. And the whole time I couldn't get no lunch. I couldn't do nothing. But because I gambled. And I felt like no matter what, I'm finna win. And he took my $4. And they didn't give a damn if I was a kid. They was like, put that shit in my pocket and got off the damn train. And look, later in life, maybe about 10 years ago now, but I was on the train riding from downtown. And some girl got on the train. And she had like her McDonald's or whatever. She set the cup of drink in the seat. So when the train abruptly stopped, her drink fell and just like splashed all over the ground of the fucking train. So she sat next to me because the water was spinning up and down every time the train stopped. So she sat on this side next to me. So she's just sitting there, and then all of a sudden we started talking slightly. She was like, I'm from New Jersey. This is my first time being on the train in y'all city. We don't have a train like that in New Jersey. Oh, I forgot what city. I think she said Jersey. So anyway, I was like, oh, okay. So the 3-car Monte dudes get on there. This mad years into my future. Mad years. I'm like 40 something. And they get on the train and they asking who want to play. Yeah, 3-car Monte, right? It was the same nigga who got me when I was a kid. Same guy. Obviously, he had new people. He was older and shit. He get on there. The lady was like, I'll play. So I don't know her, and I definitely don't know these people. They deep. They like 7 people deep, but I already know the play now. I know he ain't alone. So they play with her. Somebody play, they win. So she said, bam, I'm gonna play. And she put the money in there, and she win like 50 bucks or 100 bucks right away. Bow. And then she play again, she lose 100 bucks. Bow. So she was like, no, wait. I got $200. And she dug in her purse. You know how women go in the purse. She dug in like 40 feet deep in the purse. She pulled out some little wallet, opened it, dug in a deeper part. It was like $300 bills. Them people was like, oh shit. All right, come on, play, baby. But I did. They swooped that $300 out her ass in less than 5 seconds. Whoop. And then as soon as they got it, the next stop, everybody got off the train. She said, I just lost $400 damn. That fast. She said, wait a minute, I think they scammed me. So I'm sitting there quiet because I'm like, I really don't know this lady. I don't know if she in with them. I don't know nobody. I'm on a fucking train. I'm just trying to get to the spot. So she was like, you from here. You didn't know that was a scam. You let them scam me. I said, I ain't let nobody do nothing. I said, you a grown woman. You play. I don't know if you know them people. What the fuck? Any of this shit. Don't put me in that. You dug in your wallet. You went in your purse and you played with them people and got a fucking thing to do with me. She was like, but I told you I never been on the train before. This is my first time ever been on the Chicago train. And I'm like, ma'am, you pulled out $400 on the first time that you've been on the Chicago train and you blaming somebody else. You really got to think about that. You pulled out $400 fucking with some strangers. You could have fucking gave that to me and we could have went downtown and had a fucking dinner date, bitch. But you just gave it to some fucking strangers who got on the fucking train. The same trick happened to me when I was 14, but I don't know to her. What I supposed to say, don't do it. And then niggas beat the shit out of me. Who the fuck is this nigga, man? What did you do? I'm like, if you ever know anything about the red line of Chicago, you do not do no shit like that. You mind your fucking business all the way to your house. You do not have nothing to do with other people. But again, just because your juice spilt on the ground on the fucking train, does that mean I'm supposed to have my life threatened by these niggas who getting on here doing the 3-car money hustle? Hell no, that ain't got nothing to do with me. And how the fuck I know you got $300 stuck down in the whip part of your purse? I don't know you got money like that. But she went in there and was like, fuck it, let's play it again. And you know, them people professional. They're like, people, where's the car? Where's the damn? And that money was gone. And as soon as the next train stop hit, they flooded off that bitch. They probably went and partied all damn day like, damn, that was crazy as hell, nigga. We got $400. It was crazy, but I was just like, I'm nice to meet you, man. I got the fuck away because, again, what am I supposed to do? That's your money. But those games you play when you're doing these things, you could put yourself in some kind of threatening situation. Don't know you doing it. You don't know this gonna be your last cash. You like, it's just the way it go, man. You know what I'm saying? What's the name said? Hey, a lot of people are gambling addicts. Hey, said a lot of people are gambling addicts and don't even know it was because their transactions are in a casino. Could be purchasing baseball cards to buying failing companies to BMX bikes. That's what probably would have got me. Them damn BMX bikes. When you really talk about getting the real official ones, them boys cost about $9K, $10K off the top, and I can't even ride them as fast. Avi said she was cooked the moment. She even won the money. Yeah, because they would have passed on her not letting them get money back. Right. Now imagine this. They think I'm dating her. The guys, they don't know this lady just told me this story about this her first time on the train. They don't know her drink just spilled on the fucking train like 2 stops prior. So they think by getting on the train and she's sitting directly next to me that I'm her guy. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not. I'm just I'm talking about a random fucking person. And the reason why this is an odd moment is because there's nobody else on the train. It's not like a packed train. It's like maybe 1 or 2 in the afternoon. So it's empty. And then again, there's this one lady on the train, and then she come talk to me. But the whole rest of our cart is nobody on that motherfucker. So when the water is spilling up and down the thing, the juice from her drink, she just was like, let me just move over here where it won't affect me. And you know, I can't tell you where to move on the train. And then again, those guys got on here and they intrigued her to play. She said, I never saw that game before in my life. I swear to God, she said, I never saw that game before in my life. I never saw none of that. She said, I thought they'd just be on the train. I'm like, they do be on the train to scam and get their motherfucking money. What the fuck did you capture? But I said, that's just a Chicago. You welcome to Chicago. Shit, you just, what can you say? What it happened? You got to take it on the chin and just be like, damn, tell everybody the story. Motherfucker scam us out of $400 in less than 10 minutes on the train. She said, it's my first time riding the train. I said, damn, and you pulled out fucking that much money. My God, you a tourist for real. So Avery said, if she said she on the bill back, you would have called 10 bodies. Say with a Glock switch or the protector. Hell yeah. Then we would have jumped on two of them bitches and rolled down the motherfucking steps. I'd be like, come on, get on the back of this bitch. And I've been taking off with that motherfucker. Them niggas been in the chasing my ass to this day. But you know, you don't interrupt people hustles like that, and obviously you know that. And it's not my business. I had no idea this lady had money like that, and then she would even dig in her purse to pull it out. Because again, when the 3-car money people get on the train, they're deep. They're not like one guy. They look like these people are strangers because some people get on that side, some people get on this side, and then some people walk through the cart. Some people walk through the carts. So it's just a group of people. You're not really looking at everybody paying attention like that. You just see humans. Humans get on the damn train at every stop anyway. So it's not till they get off. It's not till they get off that you realize. Because then you're thinking like, why would 14 people get off on the same stop? That's how you realize it. Like, so, and then everybody that was just standing right here, not like 14 people randomly, like the same group of folks that was right here, the same group of folks that got off. And that's when it hit you like, I got finessed. Like, right? I got straight scammed. Damn. But yeah, that lady was crying. So I was like, damn, I could take you home and hit it. That's all I could guarantee you. I could knock it loose for you, but I don't know what you did with your money. So but this type of shit can happen. Let me get a little bit more of this story going right here.
That's exactly what she's doing.
It's too late for that, girl. Pull up your passport.
No, but then what am I supposed to do?
That's none of my business. I don't know. You shouldn't have been stealing stuff.
I've not yet done anything.
Oh, you have. Pull up your passport.
So what? What do I do?
Okay, so you can pull up your passport now, or we're going to take you back to the station and you can pull up your passport there.
Please don't. I'm really...
It's too late. Can you please just pull up your passport?
And you know what the funny thing is? Imagine when she get to the precinct or in a jail and then she start talking normal and be like, man, these motherfuckers popped me the fuck off. Boy, I was in that bitch. I almost got through. And they be like, damn, you really talk like that? Yeah, you don't talk like that. I just thought the dumbass cop was going to go for it, but they wouldn't rock. Like, damn, that shit sounds so real. You know, of course I know how to talk like that. I know how to talk like this too, but shit, I was handing it to him. It's like that one female cop, she wouldn't rock with me no matter what. If she wasn't there, if that female cop wasn't there, I'd have walked out that bitch. Because she got the daggone conversation and the accent down pat. And I don't think she talk like that. I think she just know how to run it so smooth that she'll make anybody a believer. Because if you sitting there for 7 hours stealing, you already got this planned out. She already said whoever was at the shift has probably went home by now. She ain't imagining there that motherfucker like, I'm doing overtime. I'm watching Blue. They're like, yeah, you ain't getting out of here? Like, nah, this lady, remember that lady I told you that came in at 11? It's 6:33, she's still here. What? Oh shit, let me come over there and see. You wanna go down there? No, she still ain't went by the door. Let's wait till she go by the door. They've been just basically making a plan of operation because she's this dumb to not know that you're being watched. It's just crazy.
You promised me that nothing is going to happen.
I did not promise you.
Of course you said that nothing, once we do this,
No, I said as soon as we're done with our reporting, we'll try to get you out of here as soon as we can.
Yeah, you said you would just...
Now look how she's snitching on dude. She's snitching on dude like they know each other. You said I was gonna go home. You said I ain't tell your ass to steal though. Like you act like I told you to steal. Like I told you to come down to Target. Like I'm meeting you now. So if I said you might be all good, that's good, but I ain't the police. And the other cop lady like, yeah, I don't know him. He a stranger. He can't tell me shit, and I can't tell him shit. Your ass going to jail. That's funny. Nah, this one happened in Illinois, but it happens in Vancouver too, huh? She was pig meat. That's done. She got smacked. Hit the like button, share the like button, all that stuff. Like button, share button, everything, y'all. We appreciate you coming over here. You have Black Outrage 2025. I'm your boy Hood. It's Hood Films. Let's get back to it.
You won't be allowed.
We're not.
Hey man, I'm surprised it ain't ice. Like 911. Hey, bring ice too.
We're gonna fight with him. We're not gonna.
The police are probably just like, hey, let's see what this is all about. This sounds very interesting.
Fight with him. It's too late.
So what do you want me to do?
I need you to pull up your passport. I need to see a valid identification for you.
And then?
And then you will be going back to the station with us. I need to see your identification.
Please don't take me.
That's simply not going to happen. And you don't get to have that choice anymore. You made lots of poor choices today, and now you have to pay for.
But he said he's not going to put me in the station.
Well, that's not. He doesn't work for us. I don't know who this man is.
I'm really sorry. I'm ready to pay for this.
That's, again, I understand you're sorry. I know you're ready to pay for it now, but you didn't want to pay for it then. So I need you to give me your identity.
I'm really sorry.
Okay.
Dude, she would run a nigga crazy. Imagine her cheating on you and then trying to plead her case. You would fucking be like, just shut the fuck. Hey, look, you know what? It's all good. Just shut up, man. She going crazy. Finesse the random pig meat happiness kind of yeah, but it's crazy, man. We gotta just see. We trying to get to the bottom of her understanding, but you know that woman cop is not letting her ride. That female cop ain't giving a damn what she's saying. She looking at this lady like, you thought you was finna
I'm struggling with
come in here and get one off and get one to get a smooth move. Nope. And they catching her now because imagine when the holiday season come. She doing 7-hour randoms on the motherfucking store. She probably about to have a chair out in front of your shit and be like, I'm spending the night in front of this bitch. They just got a new shipment in. Like, this woman is next level. She's still out in the open. She ain't like low key. She literally is a kleptomaniac. Like, whatever that word was and whatever that word mean, I think that's what she is. And that's real life. That's real life. I think she a klepto. And he just really just caught real life. She thinks she gonna plead her way out of it. She probably at the crib faking in the mirror like, please don't let me, don't take me. No, please don't take me. No, wait. Please don't take me. Yes, that's it. Please don't take me. Okay, I'm ready to go. She probably in the crib because she's just doing it over and over and over like, God damn, would you fucking shut up?
Okay, so they're not locking her up. They just, hey, get out, get your ass up out of here. They not even calling ICE. None of that. You came straight here. You not even staying here, like living here, nothing illegally. You just came in as if you were visiting family on vacation or something. So basically, whoever put you on this task to get stuff to steal, to send back home, and they thought you was paying for stuff, and you decided to steal it anyway, they gonna be disappointed at what happened with you. You come through the America, you embarrass us. You know, in American soil, and then we don't want you back no more. I don't know, I'm just making stuff up at this point, but it seems likely that might be what's about to happen to her.
Do you drive here?
No.
How'd you get here?
They dropped me.
Okay, well then they can help you figure it out, or you can call an Uber or whatever.
Can't the paperwork be done here only? Do I need to go to the station?
Yes.
This amount I don't mind paying. It's not the. Let me finish.
You're starting to frustrate me. We told you a bunch of times.
That cop, she ready to get on violence. That cop ready to whoop some ass. See, if there had been a black woman, they probably would have choked her ass out by now. But that cop, she kept with him saying, I'm sorry. I caught my daughter at home. Y'all gotta let me go, I swear. Man, look, if you say that shit one more time, we're gonna beat your ass in here. Shut up. But she and that motherfucker let no girl ride and just said, she looked like a little baby by the face. I'm so sorry. You wasn't sorry when you was walking out this motherfucker with all that shit. So don't come over here with sad face now. Ain't no puppy love in here.
That is not an option. So please stop saying that. Have you ever seen her before here?
No.
Can you just please?
What is this?
That was her phone number.
Huh? How do we go to the station?
With us. You'll ride in the car with us.
How do we go to the station? She don't know what to say.
And then be there for how long?
Until you get the paperwork done. Sometimes it's maybe an hour.
No. She knows what to say. My bad.
Now he lied to her. So the paperwork take an hour. Man, they be throwing you in my town where they put you in jail. You be in there for a while. You be like, man, I'm in this bitch for a minute. You ain't no watch. Hey, how much longer? And they'll be like, yo, the computers is down. I swear to God, they tell you that. Now you sit in the back like, how the fuck the computer's down? Ain't this like AI computer? Every fucking thing is digital. Y'all got cameras on the fucking street poles. What are you talking about? The hours go by again. You be like, God damn, what the fuck? Yo, what's going on? Hey, computer down. We waiting for a phone call. We trying to get the phone call. So now you in this motherfucker listening to the phone calls ring. Ding, ding. You hoping that any of these damn phone calls was you. Like, for you. Like, dang, hours that went by. 74 rings that happened. You like, yo, what's going on? Hey, computer just came back up. We waiting for the sergeants to call for you. So she think an hour? By the time she probably just got out Thursday. She probably just got out Thursday. Last week, she probably just got out from the time that happened. She probably was in there for like 9 days, 7 days straight. Cause they put her in the outfit too. When you see the booking, she got the gear on. So ain't no more, well, you gotta let me go. When everybody go home, yeah, you going home. This gonna be your new place of living until they put you on a deportation plane, and then you go back to where you from. So it's crazy.
Have to at least be helpful. If I've run away or something,
I have to be helpful.
At least you can be. I know you all are being very helpful, but I just need you all to help me. First of all, not from this country. If I'm not carrying money or something, it's a different thing. I have money to pay also.
Can you explain that to you? I'm sorry, this is from a different country, but like you said, you're not allowed to steal in India either. Most places do not really appreciate thieves.
Of course, you don't. If you walk out and if I walked out and I ran away, yet I'm just coming. He came running. I was like, what's happening? I was on a call. Where are these people? I don't have to pay for it.
Show her the video. So she can stop talking. Is this you? Is this you? Is this you?
Hey, her lies is next level. It's like these people are not doing all this hoopla because they got it misconstrued. You were stealing. If nobody would have stopped you, many people have done that. We've seen people run to the car, and the people try to chase them, and they ready to fight. We've seen the people throw the shit in the back, or the person dive in the back of the hatch of the car, and they pulling off where he damn near hanging out the back, shit falling out that they stealing. Like it's a thing, you know. People steal, you know. It ain't the holiday season, so she's not even blended in correctly. Like you literally stand out. It's the summertime, like what people ain't robbing like that. You know what I'm saying? But now in the winter, when it started getting colder, you got coats on, you can cuff some shit here, you know, getting to the little spot where it ain't you can't see nothing. I remember years ago, I worked as a loss prevention, is what they call it. I worked as a job like that. I had to be like about 25. So it was a job like Menards. You heard of Menards? It's a place called Menards. It's like Home Depot. So I'm like 25. I applied for the job and shit doing security. So when they say yeah, they put me in what's called loss prevention. So I'm like, okay, bet. They show me the camera. They like, it's boring as a fuck watching that camera for 8 hours. I never forgot that. So one of the dudes who worked there, I had to be there like about 4 or 5 days. And dude come, he said, hey man, I'll let you. I'm like, yo, what's up? He said, man, in order for you to work at loss prevention with us, you have to steal something. I said, what the fuck you talking about? Nigga, we fucking security. He like, yeah, but we gotta make sure that if we steal something, you won't trick on us. I'm thinking like, what the fuck y'all stealing? What you mean? He's like, look, nigga, this how it go. It's about 5 of us here and shit. If you're gonna fucking be a part of the team, you gotta steal some shit. I'm thinking like, steal what? I don't fucking do mechanic work. I mean, you know, like with that nailing shit, and I don't build houses. I'm not a construction worker. I don't need shit in this whole fucking building. And he like, nah, you gotta fucking steal something. I'm like, they trying to set me up. And I said, you trying to set me up, get me, man, I'm just trying to have a job, nigga. Come on to school, man. I ain't got time for this shit. He said, look, bro, you wanna work here, we don't give a fuck if you work here. I'm black like you. I don't give a fuck either. But the point, this is a job on the north side, which is in the white people neighborhood. So he's like, you gotta steal some shit. So I'm like, he said, just walk around and figure out what the fuck you want. Put it in your car. And ain't nobody gonna do shit. You ain't gonna go to jail. I don't really work in that condition. So I'm like, you know what? I see a drill or some shit. Like, I said, okay, well, fuck it. I take a drill. I take it, I put it in the car. So then I stole it, right? So now I'm at the job, I finish up the day. And so I say, you know what? We leave, we go to the crib, I go home. And I said, I'm not going back to that fucking job again. Because if I show up to this bitch, they're gonna have the police waiting on my ass. This is a fucking Menards in a white neighborhood. And I fell for this dumbass trick this nigga put me on, stealing the dumbass drill that I don't have no fucking reason. Like, when I even got the drill, I had it in my motherfucking car for probably a year. I'm not even bullshitting. Like, it was just a fucking drill in a goddamn car. I ended up just giving it to my cousin. Like, nigga, do you want this shit, nigga? Like, take this fucking drill, nigga. I don't even what the fuck I fucking stole the damn drill. And it was like that, like this initiation dumb shit that this motherfucker was trying to tell me that you had to do in order to work as the loss prevention officer, which was like a people following motherfuckers around like her. And I was like, the job was boring as hell. Like, I mean, come on, sit and watch a fucking nigga. I'm in this bitch like this, trying to scan it, and they was like, look, this is a dark spot, or you know, a gold spot where the camera can't see. The camera can't see right here. The camera can't see. So people go over there to try to steal and shit. So that's what they was like telling me, like, when you get that motherfucker, just dip out here, blah, 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 and then dip out. I'm like, I quit that stupid ass job fast as hell. Like, fuck you niggas. You ain't finna have me going down for no dumb ass drill at a fucking Menards, and then I don't even have no reason to have a damn drill. Like, I ain't drilled shit since that day. It still ain't drilled shit. So it's like, what the fuck was going on? But that happens in life, yo. So let's get back to it.
You know, and you came back, you went out, and you came back. Was this you? Is this you? Show the video. This is getting on my.
You can see the video. I don't mind paying for it and finishing it off. I need to take these articles from as gifting. I promise. There won't be anything. So I just need to pay and finish it.
You got money to catch your Uber too.
Please let me pay and take this now.
Dude, yo, hey, fuck you, bro. You ain't even right. Hey, you ain't right, bro. Straight up. You are dude. What's dude name? Plankton? Y'all ain't right, man. I try to fuck with y'all, bro. I try. I be trying. I sit on here. I try to fuck with y'all. Then y'all just go all off the deep end. The deep end, crazy as hell. Y'all wild as fuck. That's funnier than the motherfucker, boy. Y'all crazy, man. Yeah, this bro get on my damn nerves, man. It's been a love. It's a nice little time talking shit about her, but she really boring. You know, people do mistakes. They fuck up in life, man. Ain't nobody perfect. Ain't nobody, Hey, it's fucked up that you know how to spell that word. And it's even more fucked up that I know how to pronounce it. So don't ever put shit like that in the comments again. Hey, that was roguish. I thought you were saying a fucking person name. Well, the comment section be going into I try to read this shit. I try to fucking read it. And then motherfucker catch you like that. It's almost like you gotta proofread. Look, you gotta proofread this shit first. And then you can read it out loud. Because if you just fucking see the words and you read it out loud, you might be calling your mama out her damn name compared to some of the shit people put in that motherfucker. God damn, man. I be trying to entertain and also teach, but I be the motherfucker entertained the whole time. I be the one laughing. I'm the motherfucker having all the fun because it's just the comment section is a fucking blast. Every fucking time it's a party going on. So look, hit the like button, hit the share button, all that stuff. And I'm bored with this lady. I can't take it no more. If I hear her talk one more fucking time, it's gonna make me go crazy. I'm gonna go get me a fucking BMX bike. I'm going downtown. I'm doing fucking wheelies in the middle of that bitch, stopping traffic. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. If I hear this bitch talk one more time, I'm not doing it. Yeah. I might do something like that, bro. We're gonna try to put something together like that. Maybe on the next run around, you know what I'm saying? I'll probably dive back on here a little later on tonight and shit, and or even might be sooner, and try to rock out with y'all again. But I do appreciate everybody working all the way this far into the video. And if I had some more shit to talk about this ugly ass lady, I would. But I'm gonna end up talking about some more shit, like probably Shannon Sharp or something else that we could get, you know, riled up about and laugh and say some old wild shit in the goddamn in the fucking comment section. Say Red Bull flavor is Black Bull. Goddamn. That it's gotta be some bad name. It's gotta be something happening bogus with the words Black Bull. So that's crazy, man. But look, at the end of this video, it's gonna be a video at the top. You can watch it and you can actually like look at the whole series. At the bottom, it'll be actually a subscription point. Also, I want you guys to actually look up the Patreon and join over there so we can watch these kind of videos ahead of time. The more people we get over there, the more times we can post and y'all can rock along in the way ahead of time. Hit the Patreon, send a donation to actual Hood Films at Cashapp, Hood Films at Venmo, Hood Films on all of that platform. Anywhere you can send $1 billion is under Hood Films. And I appreciate y'all. We're going to get back at this again. We're 35 deep this late. I'm so mad to get off of here, but I'm so mad. I'm bored of talking to this lady. I can't even mention her name no more. So I appreciate y'all. Have a great afternoon. Peace.